So I would describe my middle school self as very excited, very curious.
She was a quirky, silly, outgoing girl.
Middle school me was so insecure.
I was really shy, really reserved.
I was pretty intense. I was a little bit of everything. I was this combination of a tomboy, hopeless romantic, bookworm. I was obsessed with One Direction.
I was insecure. I was made fun of a lot because I wore glasses and I wasn't skinny.
When I was in middle school, I definitely struggled with body comparison and spending a lot of time and energy and emotions on what I looked like and what I wore and how other people saw me.
My self-worth, which I based entirely on how other people saw me, was not enough. And I just really struggled with that.
I would have a couple of friends, but not a super large group that you would envision in a movie with a popular girl.
I would kind of wake up a different person every day because I was still figuring out who I was and where I wanted to fit in the world.
Really wanted to share herself with the world and her peers, but often felt kind of this block just because of a lack of confidence or fear of what other people would think.
Sixth grade, I remember being really challenging for me, and I developed an eating disorder because I really, felt so out of control with, my looks and how the world saw me.
It was complicated for me. Middle school was really complicated.
If I were to give myself a word of advice, it would be that you're not alone in your feelings.
To not let other people influence how I see myself. How I see myself as completely independent.
I would tell her, you're an incredible person and you are so much more than what others think and what others are telling you you are.
You and your body are so strong and you're so resilient, and you're gonna have so many, challenges that come your way through life, and you have to make sure that you take care of yourself, mind and body.
I would tell her that, it doesn't matter what those people think because you're really smart and you're really strong.
To be never afraid to speak up and let your voice be heard, because your voice does matter.
You are still really young. You have time. Enjoy what you have, and it's all gonna fall into place.
When I think about programs like Meteor Girls that are really focused on teaching girls and young women to derive their self-worth from these non-physical characteristics, I think it's just so important, and it's something that, we don't spend the time asking girls enough. Like, how do you really value yourself and your worth beyond what you look like?
So much is thrown at us nowadays, and Meteor Girls helps us step back and say, why am I getting this information? Who is it coming from? And most importantly, how are they trying to make me feel? And am I going to let them do that?
I think it's a really beautiful space for girls to openly share about what they've been struggling with, and really see that a bunch of them are struggling with the same things, and they're not alone.
We just teach girls that they're much more than what they see on Instagram, that they can be much more than what people tell them, like they can get wherever they want to get. It's not about how they look, it's about what they are on the inside and what they want to be.
But overall, I think the Meteor Girls, it's a humble guide to help young women realize that there's nothing wrong with them, that they're not the ones who need a makeover, but it's actually the media system that needs to change.
Let's make social media a positive place for girls and young women. Let's make the media over. Let's make over the media. Let's change this thing. That is Meteor Girls. Mic drop.